Our goal really is to engage with parents in a way that helps them to successfully get their children back home, that we know that children do best with their parents. We want children to be with their parents, and we work really hard to make that happen. I think the most important things for us that we've learned, you really have to be ready to do it. You have to be ready to hear the feedback about what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Trust the expertise of the folks that you're asking to come and provide that information to you.
I think it's important to decide if you are ready to hear real feedback and real stories and real ways that your organization may have harmed families, and be able to have humility in accepting that, and then work together to move forward to change things.
I think back to all the times when I was in drug and alcohol treatment, and it's like I didn't want a counselor who had never struggled with substance use disorder. You know, I wanted that lived experience piece so they'd walk alongside me, not sit there from a judging point of view looking in through a lens. So I believe that our position here as a parent council is giving voice and being recognized for what we've walked through, what we've experienced and superseded, and come out on the other side.
I have built great friendships, relationships, and I'm working with people who were the enemy in the beginning of my case. I wasn't very fond of them. They were the last people that I wanted to talk to, and today I get to break bread with them, share my journey, my healing journey, where I'm at with my education journey, my parenting. There are people in leadership that I could honestly call upon to come help me with my kids while I could go to the grocery store. I would say that just to be able to show up as your true authentic self, to be able to share those lived experiences, that trauma, and that some days it's going to be harder than others, and that as long as the leadership can provide a safe space for those parents with lived experience, I think that it would work out amazing.
One of the most moving PAC meetings that we had, I think it was an icebreaker. Like, we just said who we were, and then there was a really vulnerable question, and to be completely honest, I can't even remember it, but I had never had a meeting working for child welfare that impacted me the way that that meeting did. It was a group of people supporting each other through their own experiences and trauma, and it just has been such a shift in practice for myself and hopefully for my staff. I've never done child welfare work the same way since that first meeting.